There is a serious problem with YouTube Shorts. Every single time I go into YouTube Shorts, there's always this creator that just steals sounds and doesn't even make anything original. It is really annoying. Like those channels that like take sounds and just add ASMR in the background and make emojis. Like, stop. I saw one where it was like based around a guy like making a face. They couldn't even show the face. So I don't know what face he was making. See, I appreciate content for content, not when it's blatant theft. Half the time, they don't even credit the original creators of the sound. And then the other half of the time, it's new sound kind of shorts where they think they made a new sound that will pop off. No. And again, they're just stealing other creators' stuff, splitting it up, and then trying to make more people do that so they can gain more popularity. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I got a video here for y'all. What is this supposed to go to?
Your silence is my trade. Shut up.
What is that? No! And I know it's hard, like, to make new content, to make new jokes that haven't already been made, but at least recreate it and not blatantly steal it. Cause half the time, you're not even doing it correctly. And another topic, I hate brain rot. Like, we're still on Squid Game? I'm still hearing the Mingle song every 5 seconds when I go into YouTube Shorts. I don't want to hear it anymore. Stop it! I know a lot of people have talked about this, but like, brain rot animation content is probably some of the worst I've ever seen in my entire life. They will, at least they make their own sounds, but they always use AI, so it's not funny. And it's always inappropriate or just shouldn't be on YouTube. And the fact that they're directing that towards kids is so horrible. And yeah, they can say, oh, this content is said is not made for kids. Yeah, all my content said is not made for kids. Because I want people to comment. Because if it's set for kids, then they can't comment. Sorry for the stutter. And on the topic of brain rot, Benji X Scarlet. Yeah, I know, this guy has been talked about to death. But it's my turn, because I want to have a try at it. He has been milking this game called Sprunky. It's a mod of another game called Incredibox. And I'm pretty sure the guy who made Sprunky was like 15, so he's a minor. And I'm pretty sure him seeing his own creation getting like turned into brain rot, turned into inappropriate stuff, that must feel horrible. I can't imagine that. Anyways, back on the topic of Benji X Scarlet, he makes songs. This man uses so much auto-tune. He sounded like a robot in every single one of his songs. I feel like they'd sound better without it. And if you're wondering what this guy sounds like, this is what he sounds like. I am so sorry you had to listen to that. I really am. And I honestly think he uses AI to make his songs, because there ain't no way someone actually wrote that. Ain't no way a human being sat down and wrote that. It is literally the same 5 words over and over and over again. That has to be AI, right? I bet if I type in the chat GPT, write me a song about Sprunky, it'll do the exact same thing. Alright, so I did it, and ChatGPT did a better job at writing a song than him. Sure, it was still absolutely trash, but at least it wasn't so repetitive that it kinda wants to make you not open YouTube ever again. I don't even watch YouTube Shorts anymore. I just switched to Instagram. Instagram, they just got a bunch of AI memes like tralalelo tralala and tung 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 sahar. But like, brain rot is not, like, I'm so glad we moved past Skibidi Toilet, but we just moved right back into another form of brain rot. So nothing really changed. I feel like the worst year to be a part of the internet is 2024 through 2025. And sadly, that is the year everybody's getting on the internet. Like, there is a surge of people on the internet. And the thing with that is that most of the people now on here are children. Like, 5 to maybe 9? I don't know. So, if you like constantly indulge in that kind of content, it can't be good for you. I was over at my uncle's house one time and I saw one of my little family members watching YouTube Shorts. That was the most disappointing thing I've had to witness in my entire life. I don't remember exactly what he was watching, but I just know it wasn't good for a developing brain. I don't feel like there's any short form content that is good. On YouTube Shorts, it's just brain rot and theft, and on Instagram, it's just racism. Now, I don't have TikTok, so I don't know what TikTok is like. I don't want TikTok. But on, like, bad short form content, of course there is some good short form content. But YouTube Shorts isn't only the bad part of YouTube. There was so much bad content on long form videos too. There's SS Sniper Wolf, more Benji Scarlet stuff, and just more brain rot. There's like comic book dubs. Those are horrible, because they're also, most of the time, very inappropriate. And you know, the content that they mostly use is Five Nights at Freddy's, which I am a massive fan of, as you can tell by my room tour, if you watch that, please. But it sucks to see one of your favorite things get hated on because of other people. Like, it wasn't anyone's fault at Scott Cawthon's or Stillwell Studios' fault that everything is now inappropriate. That is the fandom's fault. Another thing I see around the FNAF community is people saying FNAF is for kids and then showing really graphic content. But the graphic content isn't from Five Nights at Freddy's, it's from the fans. And again, they don't credit the original creators of the VHS tapes that they use. So again, it's just theft. I want to go back to the shorts thing, because I just thought of something. YouTube Shorts is so bad for your mental capacity. Like, I don't think I can focus on something for more than 5 seconds because I've just been watching YouTube Shorts. Because I can't find any good stuff on YouTube. So I'm just scrolling YouTube Shorts 24/7. Like, if it was something I was interested in, I could probably pay attention for like an hour and a half. Even more, depending on how long you're talking. But most of the time it's me talking. So I don't know, I've never been in a very long conversation. I don't like conversations at all. Another topic I want to talk about is people saying how YouTube content creation is so hard. And I know I got the bare minimum of editing, which I literally just cut stuff out and stuff. But still, you are literally just sitting in your room for like 3 hours max making a video. And then you get paid for that. It's not that hard. And I know some people have over-the-top editing, but that's your fault. You decided to do that. Just tell people you're switching editing styles and it'll make your life a whole lot easier. Me, personally, I want to add more to my editing style. Because I honestly think my content is really boring. Because nothing is happening. Okay, that's really all I wanted to talk about. Was, like, YouTube. And how it's not very good. Dang it, I died!